It hasn't exactly been the smoothest of sailing through round two, but we are up 3-1 in this series over Columbus. They're the only team that have beaten us so far in the playoffs, and we won big in the last game. I managed to pull away with a positive line score by some miracle. So I'll take that, and hopefully in this game we can have another positive line score. Hopefully we end the series on home ice. And I don't think, we didn't win a series on home ice last season in the playoffs. I think all three of the series that we won, round 1, 2, and 3, were all won on the road, but correct me if I'm wrong there. And so we have a chance to end a series on home ice, go 8-1 in the playoffs so far. We are on an absolute tear as a team. Oh, love to be back inside PNC Arena, and hopefully we can treat ourselves and the home fans to a victory on home ice, of course, right here. I'd like to wrap this series up. The sooner the better that we can wrap this one up. The fans are clearly into it. We're using this camera angle again. Oh my goodness, gravy. It continues. It just continues. As centering pass, two guys below the goal line is geniusness here as well on one player. And they feed it wide open in the slot is Sillinger. Okay, so I do get a little help there because Lindell gets a stick on it, but he slings it off the post. Or does it go off the post? It goes toward the post. Bachquist picks it up. Guess what? Wide open net. Because I'm expecting a shot to be coming there, to be completely fair. Just a bad luck play. This is just atypical for this series. Getting scored on the first shot that we give up on net. That's been basically this Columbus series in a freaking nutshell. I'm impressed I came away with plus line score in the last game because I really needed that. And who knows how long this series will go. This could still go 6 or 7 games. It is a joke how bad we've been on the defensive side of the puck in this complete series. The worst part is Columbus has been even worse. Merzlikins has been even worse through this series. I mean, I want to be on my A game. I really want to be on my A game. I'm trying. I'm legitimately giving it an honest effort. You know, I would just like to get rewarded. And I on that goal, I did make the mistake of I slid way over here, gave up all that room on that side of the net. So I am guilty to a certain degree, but my God, the game has rarely given me a bounce in this series with Columbus. To make matters worse, Columbus rarely shoots the puck. And they end up getting like 3 goals on about roughly 11, 12 shots, and it looks bad. The save percentage tanks, line score tanks, and I mean, I guess I'm still the starter no matter what. I mean, the line score is not in complete jeopardy right now. That's a crazy bounce as well for Dylan Larkin. We're going to tie the game. We just need to finish Columbus off. The sooner we can finish this Columbus Blue Jackets team off. I'm telling you, Merzlikins has looked just as bad as I have. I mean, I legit have no freaking save percentage right now. It's 1 goal on 1 shot for Columbus. They haven't shot the puck since. They didn't even really hit the net on that initial try on the goal that they scored. It just was a fluky bounce right to Bachquist. And hey, what in the hell is going on? Now, you want to talk about a play being worthy of a rage quit? Holy crap. What an odd goal. I mean, Merzlikins may not have much of a save percentage right now, but at least he has a save percentage. What a weird play. Is this centered? This is a centering play. Chinnikov bounces it backwards, and oh, look at the puck. It's right on this. You can't really see it here, but it's, oh my God. This is the worst angle. But do you see the puck? It's right under the skate blade. It's on the stick blade of KK, and he's going to just shovel it right off the skate. It's a legal goal. I do honestly kind of feel bad for Merzlikins on some sense. This has been the wackiest series with the strangest of plays, the strangest of bounces. A lot of them have been very unfavorable to the Columbus goaltender. I've had a lot of unfavorable bounces as well in this series. But my God, Merzlikins, he can't catch a break in this series. He can't stop a puck. I've at least got a 50% save percentage now. So 1 save on 2 shots. Can I cover that? Oh my God. I'm telling you, the puck is, I don't trust the puck. It boils down to that. I hope that counted as a save because it did roll into the pad. My goalie in game, he's got to start showing up. At some point, you have got to start showing up. I haven't even checked to see who we may be facing should we advance. I mean, at this, wow, that's a big deflection. At this point, you would assume we should be the team advancing. We lose this game. Columbus is back in the series. There's no guarantee that we will take it. But my plan is to win this game, and we're on the right track right now. We continue getting bounces like the one we got on the KK goal. Yeah, we should be able to pull this off. That's Patrick Laine with a strip of the puck. Do the Jackets keep it in? They have gone to Bean. Back to the point. Oh my God, I don't like that. I'm telling you, this is what I mean. Why is the game doing this to me? I thought Jake Bean was going to walk it out in front. He had all the space to do this. He could have shot right here. He passes off to Kamel. Maybe it's a set play. Kamel rifles one. And it's wide of the net. It hits the outside of the net, which is great because my goalie is way off angle. And it hits the net, bounces right in front to Sillinger. And he just shovels it off the glove. My God. No more funny bounces off the end boards, please, Columbus. Kamel's got a release. He has got one hell of a release. We need to get back to just simplistic goaltending. It needs to be basic, everyday goaltending. And the game's making it hard to do that. It's not like I can just simply go in here and play positionally sound, correct goaltending and get rewarded for it all the time. That'll be a pass. Or not. D'Angelo helps me out. Under pressure, Bean. Turnover by Coughlin, though. So Bean had found Coughlin, and he did not reward Bean for the good pass. That's fed down low. Going to be picked up off the corner. Bounce by Meyer. One-timers turned away. Is something different with the puck physics? I'm legitimately questioning this. Nice job. Cradle it and take a face-off. I mean, we've done a decent job of bouncing back following the opening goal for the Jackets. I think every game in this series, the opening salvo, or maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like the opening salvo in every game in this series has gone to the Columbus Blue Jackets. A lot of that's just largely down to poor bounces, unfriendly bounces. That'll be a shot right there, top of the crease, making saves. Now we finally turned it around. I am the child of destiny, and I am destined to win a Stanley Cup with the Hurricanes. That's what we're here for. Stay focused on our objective. Oh, man. Turnovers like that are not going to help my destiny. Laine transitions it well for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Matheson gets a leg right in the way, so Laine is eager to take a slap shot off the rush. Very interesting to note. Something I'm going to keep in the forefront of my mind. That'll be knocked away. Rebound, goal, and KK scores. I didn't press a button. These guys are coming out of the boards to celebrate. What kind of witchcraft is this? The real wizardry is the rebound goal for KK. He's got his second of the night. And two fortunate bounces on both of them. Running away with it before the first period can end, which is a complete reversal of roles from Game 4. Game 4 was the other way around. Oh. And there we go. We get out of the period with that play. I was the last guy to handle the puck. Well, I knew time was running out at the end of the period. I decided to go behind the net inside the trapezoid and play it. I figured there's no harm, no foul. Oh. Power play right off the bat. So we're going to get started to an early second period power play. But yeah, there's no harm, no foul in me playing the puck behind the net like that. The only thing that could go wrong is a turnover, but there was barely any time left. I recognize that. My goal was just to get out of the period. I don't know if that is edited out, but I just had to burp mid-sentence, so that's very awkward for me. Still waiting to hear back if Vlad Tarasenko has signed with the Carolina Hurricanes in the real world, because this is a rumor that's popped up and I'm just waiting for confirmation that it's actually happened. They missed the net wide of the glove. Not a bad idea for the Jackets shorthanded unit. I mean, you're trailing 3-1. You've had a less than stellar first period. Actually, I'd call that a pretty horrendous first period. To give up 3 goals in one period, especially to open the game, is pretty bad. And you come out and you put yourself down 4-1. On a penalty kill. I was about to say, you put yourself on a penalty kill. Now the Hurricanes have made you pay for taking that penalty. And it's Martin Necas with the goal. We have plans to advance to the conference final. That's what's in our game plan for tonight. Merzlikins has had a bad series. The Jackets D has had a bad series too, and they clearly are just overmatched. We look like a President's Trophy winner, destined for greatness. We saw it against the Oilers last year. The difference is I'm just not playing on that same level that Campbell was. I need to be able to search within and find that level of play. It would help the team out if I could play like that. It just makes it easier and more likely that we can. Ooh, that was a save. I don't know how I got the save on line A because I knew it was coming. I don't know how to prepare for this. Go get it. Maybe I've got the rabbit's foot in the back pocket. And I had custom goalie pants made that do have a back pocket in them. I have that pocket just so I can wear the rabbit's foot. Thank you, Lindell. Lindell helped me out. He just took the puck right off the pad. And I don't really remember what just happened, but I mean, Sillinger tries to windmill around D'Angelo. That was well defended. Slow game for the Jackets. Very slow game. Although some of the chances they've had have been pretty threatening. Primarily, I just would like to get through this period without any damage. And come get that. I'm leaving it there. I've left it there. It's always risky to leave it there too, because you got to get out of the way of your defenseman that you leave it for, and you have to assume that he's going to know to go get it. As well as Columbus sent in an aggressive forechecker to go after that puck, and they nearly did get to it. So it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess. Lindell will not throw it on net from the point. Down low, open space for Domi, but no longer. Coughlin is bumped a bit. Johnson picks up his defenseman. I assume the dump in. I'm not coming out of the net for some reason, but it's fine. Lindell's got it. Lindell through center. 4 Jackets getting back on defense. That one got blocked before it got to Merzlikins. There's a counter from Columbus. Jake Bean. Oh, it got deflected off of Bean. He got taken down before he could shoot the puck, but he would have had a lot of net to shoot on if he could have held on to it. Coughlin will try to do the same as Bean, and he doesn't get a shot away either. We've just been defending them perfectly timed defense. And the Jackets have yet another shift. That's at least 3 or 4 shifts in a row that have not ended in a shot on net. And that's a problem right there. 1 second period shot for the Columbus Blue Jackets. We're in an interesting territory now where they don't even have 10 shots on net in the game. And I cannot afford a second goal against. I really can't. Like I said, I want to get through this second period with pretty much no damage if we can manage to pull that off, which I know with Patrick Laine that's not going to be easy to do. Man, this is a task and a half. Please get there. Oh no, where's the puck? We've got it. Okay. I hate when they can go behind the net and walk it right out like that. It's so risky, and you can't always trust your defenseman. Matheson, I would have just thrown it right back in. You're going to skate it down to me and get properly forechecked by Sillinger. Fortunately, Domi helps out. Penalty called on the Columbus Blue Jackets, so we haven't been to a penalty kill yet. Cole Sillinger for holding. I think he held up Max Domi. It definitely happened. Yeah, it was Domi. It definitely happened as Domi flipped the puck in. And now Columbus is even less likely to have more shots on net now that they're killing a penalty. Well, actually, I was expecting a dump out, but it does make sense that they would start going aggressive on offense, even while killing a penalty. They have really nothing to lose. They just have this series to lose. They have got to try and generate something. And they did have a shot on net earlier in the period while shorthanded, so we've got to be aware that this team will go for it. Dropped off the Druid. Natchez, the rebound was there. We don't need this power play to necessarily be effective. We just need it to kill time. Get through the period, and then we can kind of go from there, go into this third period of play, trying to focus on finishing off the game. There we go. Get the body right in front of it. There's a shot. The third one, I think, of the period, which is just a shame. We can get out of the game with the 1 goal against. It's fine. It's totally fine with me. So despite basically killing this penalty off in their own end, I've left it there. Uh-oh. Again, maybe I should just rim the puck around. Who knows? But despite being really aggressive on offense, the Jackets have basically killed this whole penalty off. Seems like they got a strategy for killing penalties, although I would assume you don't want to take any more if you're Columbus, and they will dump this one in proper. And there we go. Just left it right there. You got to go get it. Goes back to the point. The dish off the boards. KK is playing the defensive position. So we've got 3 or 4 forwards out there. We have scored Max Domi. He comes after the power play. And that should basically ensure we're going to see handshakes in this game. We are definitely seeing handshakes after this game is done. Conference finals, here we come. Conference final. It's not really plural, but whatever. Conference final, here we come. Because I feel like a 4-goal deficit is just insurmountable in this, especially when you've had the lack of offensive opportunities that the Columbus Blue Jackets have had. Feels like that's an insurmountable lead. Don't want to give up anything late in this period because we still got a minute 14 left here. Let's be honest with ourselves. And then we'll have a full 20 minutes of third period play. So I know the game's not over by a long shot, but that's a tough lead to break down. Oh, saved. Johnson, he held on to it for quite a while. We were very patient with him, and we outweighted the Columbus forward. Just get through those final seconds. A dump in is a very intelligent play with the final seconds ticking down. We don't want to put ourselves in a tricky spot, and that's it. We just got 20 minutes a game. Just do this for 20 more minutes, guys. Everybody, myself included. Bring out the good vibes for this third period because we're on the verge of eliminating the Jackets in the second round in just 5 games. And I'm on the verge of having a decent game. I'm not seeing a ton of action. 12 shots to this point total. But I know that the road is far from over because I need to come out of this with good numbers, a good save percentage, a good line score. That's going to be a requirement for that is going to be a really good third period. May look like an easy win is on the table, and it very well may be, but I'm still playing for something else. There's pressure with every save I have to make. There's pressure with every shot that I face. From here until the final horn sounds to end this game, we don't want to get thinking too quickly about those handshakes, as tempting as it is. That's a bad turnover. Meyer, Domi had it in the scrum, and Beckman carries away. So is Beckman on his own? He's on his lonesome. Yep, he'll shoot, and I'm not going to give him a second opportunity. Cameraman's not even pointing in the right direction. I'm right in front of you. Put the camera on me. I'm the star of the show. Every shot I face from here on in is actually stressful. It's genuinely a stressful ordeal. And I think we're going to be lucky to come away with 20 shots faced at the end of this game. Johnson shooting. Save. There we go. We've grinded out about 7 minutes of the third period. So this is nice progress. That'll be a shot off the rush. Yes, but we gave up a rebound. Now Columbus is finally starting to shoot it. Maybe the desperation is sinking in, knowing that they need 4 goals. What an onside play. They need 4 goals in 12 minutes just to have a shot. Odd shot off the mask, and a penalty is called. It flashed up Columbus at first, but it's actually been Martin Necas taking the penalty. Well, I'm delighted to see that we finally decided to take a stupid penalty in this game, and yeah, that's a slash. What great timing. Oh, it flashed up power play for Columbus. Never mind. I thought it flashed up penalty for Columbus. Yes, it is a penalty against us, so excellent timing here in the third period to take our first of the game. We know how good Columbus's power play can be. Come get that. Come get that. I really thought about getting that, but I've let my teammates handle it. They've gotten it down the ice, and Kaut will try again. Probably won't dangle this time. Shinnikov. Oh, please, Montour. Now, is there one-timers? There's the pass. Kaut. Got there. We got there. That's huge that we got there on the rebound because I knew I made the first initial stop, but it was a question about the rebound. We're not over yet. We're not over with this. The stress continues. Yarn Crow on a turnover in the neutral zone by the Jackets. Lost it. Pitlick will be bumped off of the puck, and we can further kill time on the penalty kill. So I think we're going to do this. We're going to be successful. Will we be unscathed, though? Coming through the neutral zone. Cal poke checked away. Yarncrow just spin back with it, and all the way back out the center. Necas out of the box. Oh, no, it's dropped back. I was anticipating a backdoor pass. It's right there. Got to hold on for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. The time is going way too slow because the full 8 minutes is a long way to get to the end of this game, having not given up another goal. That's my objective right now. Someone want to handle this? I'm going to trust you, Tony. Necas should just chip it in. It does get to Yarncrow. Skate the stick on a breakaway. Rebound, and Larkin can't score. Merzlikins with a nice recovery save. Yeah, every time the Jackets have that one-man rush, they're just trying to skate it right at the defenseman. They're often skating it into about 2 or 3 defenders as well, so they're not giving themselves very good odds to even generate a shot on net. Oh no, it went right to Shinnikov. It's every time they score, it's some kind of an odd, fluky bounce like that. Drop past the Pitlick, and guess what it does? It hits his teammate right off the leg of Chinnikov. It goes on the score. He corrals it. I don't really know where it is. And I'm giving up net short side. They find a way. There's plenty of room there. We worked all the way through this third period. We worked all the way through that penalty kill. We worked all the way through this third period, only to end up getting scored on a second time anyway. Played pretty darn well in this game. And I've only seen 17 shots. So Columbus, I need 3 shots minimum before the game ends just to recover to 900, because I think if I can recover to 900, we're getting a positive coming out of this game no matter what. I mean, I should get a positive considering we're about to eliminate the Blue Jackets. So we're about to advance, and they've taken a penalty. So they're not helping matters by taking a penalty. I might as well just skate to the bench, whatever. That's not a very helpful penalty. Columbus, I need to face 3 shots. I think I'll be lucky to get 1. Just the way that their offense is set up and the way that they skate it off the rush, we'll be lucky to see 3 shots. We'll be lucky to see 1. I mean, they are trailing by 1 less goal. Their penalty kill has been very brave, although they haven't exactly gotten shots in abundance while shorthanded. Maybe we'll see a few shots here before the penalty kill will end, or they can just keep feeding it right in, and I can keep leaving the puck there for my defenseman. Whatever, just get out of the game with a victory. That's the only thing now. Don't give up a third one and just take the victory. I think we'll just keep the objectives very simple, because trying to prevent myself from giving up extra goals is just an impossible task. Can you just shoot it from like a bad angle or something? I just want to see 3 easy saves. That's all I want to get out of this game. That's a big rebound, juicy rebound. Backdoor, we don't make that go, and Werenski will pick it up behind the net. Wish the Jackets would just get bold and shoot it like that. Why don't they just do that off the rush? Especially shorthanded, you got to be grateful that you can even take a shot on net while shorthanded. This is not what I have in mind. That's not going to be a breakaway. Actually, a great recovery by the forward defensively. Is that onside? Yes, it is. Please shoot it from a bad angle. Oh my God. These blocks are not helping. Just count down the time until Columbus's season ends. That's basically what this is. End your season. We're going to move on. We're going to play somebody in the conference final. We want the Stanley Cup. Natchez to Meyer. Push it back door. I haven't even seen a shot. I have not seen a single shot on net since Columbus got their second goal of the game. And I probably will not see another shot on net. That's basically confirmed now. 16 seconds left, and the Jackets fail to get possession. Everyone's standing up in the building. Everyone's excited because we are going to make a second consecutive trip to the Eastern Conference Final. I'm just going to stand here and bask in all of my glory, despite giving up 2 goals on 17 shots. It's not going to look very good. And there it is. We've officially knocked the team out on home ice. We can confirm. Did we win? We won this. We won the first round series on road ice, of course, having home ice advantage and sweeping the Bruins, whoever we played in the first round. I forgot already. Feels good to knock out a Metro Division opponent on home ice in front of these wonderful fans. We're going to try to bring Lord Stanley home. And if we fail to do so, man, it's going to feel like an opportunity I will never get back. Not the prettiest numbers. Not the prettiest numbers, but hey, I'll take that. A plus 11 in the line score. Again, the line score's moving up. Now, and what did we lose in game? Was it game 3? Or was it game 4? No, it was game 3 because game 4 we got positive line score. But one of the games we lost like 60. So I know that doesn't exactly make up for the huge drop in line score, but we're slowly going back up in the right direction. It's just a simple matter of AI not shooting it enough. And I don't know what's gone wrong because I had the same slider set from Season 4 when we started Season 5. I left it on the same gameplay version. I've since moved up to the most recent gameplay version because I changed all kinds of things because the game was just not playing the same. And I'm just not getting any shots from the AI. They're not shooting it off the rush. They're not being creative. They're not even able to do much of anything with their power play. It just simply comes down to AI not shooting the puck enough. I'm not even seeing 20 shots in a game. So you give up 2 goals, which is a reasonable number. A goalie giving up a maximum of 2 goals in a game is very reasonable. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is you give up 2 goals on less than 20 shots, and your save percentage just looks ugly. Ooh, the second round is completed. Who are we playing? I'm going to take a stab at it. I think it's going to be Philadelphia. And it won't be. It will be Tampa Bay. So Tampa and Carolina in round number 3. So this is for the right to play for the Stanley Cup. We know that the representation from the Eastern Conference is going to be a Southern team, a team from Florida or a team from North Carolina representing the East in the Stanley Cup final. That is confirmed. All right, so let's take a look at the playoff tree and who is still in it. So, the Edmonton Oilers eliminate the Canucks in 7. Colorado wins in 7 as well. So that's been quite the journey to get to the conference final for both of those teams. The Oilers and the Avalanche will meet again in the Western Conference Final. We could still have a rematch of last year's Stanley Cup Final. Again, I'm dreading the idea of having to play Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. This is a Avalanche team that doesn't have Nathan MacKinnon anymore, if I believe correctly. He went to New York, so they are a Nathan MacKinnon-less Colorado Avalanche, so we won't face that. But we do have to play the Lightning. And before the next episode, we'll take a look at the Tampa Bay Lightning roster and find out what we're going up against. But they ran right through the first 2 series, the first round and the second round, much like we did. We ran right through Boston, and then we beat Columbus in 5 games. They beat Ottawa in 5, and they ran right through Philly in 5. So this could be a meeting of 2 powerhouse teams to decide who goes to the Stanley Cup Final. Remember last year, we ran into Ottawa and we did sweep them. I've said this so many times, but they were actually a really tough opponent to beat. There were some really ridiculous high-scoring games in that series with Ottawa. Hopefully we don't run into that with Tampa, but I don't know if they're a juggernaut team or not. We'll have to take a look at that in the next episode. I don't know if I want a Stanley Cup Final rematch from last year, having to play Edmonton again. So goals for, let's see. Goals for. Oh boy, this is 2 really high. It is 2 high scoring teams. Look at it, Tampa Bay with 43 goals for. We are better by 3 goals in 9 games played. So yeah, these are going to be 2 really good teams. We've given up 27 goals. They've given up 32 with pretty much very similar numbers through 10 games for Tampa, 9 games for us. These teams could be very, very evenly matched. Our power play is clicking at a much better rate than theirs is, but they have a decent penalty kill.